So it's hard for me to contain within this small window, but the hot shot cut looks something like that. So what you're able to do with the hot shot cut is make a card just kind of launch out of the deck and come into your hand and grab it. So you're going to hold the deck in that straddle grip, which remember is not a dealer's grip, but is with the pinky down so that you have this kind of full coverage of the deck. You're then going to do part of a Charlier cut or Charlier or just a one-handed cut. So you might be familiar with that. You might have seen it before. If you don't know how to do that cut, that's okay, because you're not even doing the whole of the cut. What we're doing is we're going to move from a regular straddle grip to an elevated straddle grip, which is just going to, you almost will find yourself releasing the thumb, and you can kind of freely pivot the cards up and then put your thumb back. So you're here in your straddle grip, release the thumb, come up, put your thumb back, so now it's lifted like this. This gives you space to drop some of the cards. It might feel like dropping, it might even feel like you're just lifting the top packet. So that would be the first half of a one-handed cut. I'm not going to show you that today because all you need it for is so that your index finger can come in and contact the bottom card of the top packet. So you've lifted into an elevated straddle grip, you've separated the cards, your index finger is going to come in and it's going to push out one card. As you push out, you can actually release your thumb. You've noticed that once I've gotten contact, I'm releasing my thumb, the rest of the cards will come back down. So you're in this position, and you'll probably find it pretty natural. You can see it's already happening here. Because my middle finger is here, if I just keep pushing my finger out, the card is actually going to start to spin out. Now remember, this is my right hand. If you're doing this in your left hand, it'll be mirrored, but it's going to come and pivot along your middle finger. Once you're here where you've kind of formed a V or an L, you're going to release pressure from your index. It's not really needed anymore. And now the middle finger is going to be doing work. So now your middle finger is going to come up against this card. I will say, I just said you're releasing your index finger. While it's not contacting here anymore, it's kind of pushing up against the bottom of the deck. So you kind of have that critical kind of anchor point. And that allows you to then contact the card with your middle finger right on the corner here. As you contact it and push up, that's creating some pressure. It's creating like this built up potential energy, right? And as you build it up, as you keep moving your middle finger over, it'll just pop out. So the card will pop out, and that's what's going to create that spin. So you elevate, push the card out, get it rotated around, come over with your middle finger, contact the card, push up a little bit, and then just keep coming over with your middle finger and it'll pop out. That's the idea. So get used to the spin. You might even just take an afternoon where you don't even worry about catching it at first, and you just get used to spinning the cards out, let them all fall to the floor, and then pick them up when you need to again. But once you get used to that spin, then you can work on catching the card. Now, I'm a little lazy. I like to catch it in my palm and just kind of provide a way to catch it. Some are so gifted and skilled and practiced as to more like clip it, like they're snatching it out of the air so that you really look like a card guy, right? So that is something you can do as well.